Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jay. Yeah, sad news to report, man. Crazy news to report. An assassination on former President Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. He's out there making a speech, he's out there talking, and all of a sudden, boom, shots ring out and they graze his ear. Um, yeah, man, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, the country is so politically polarized behind this election. There's somebody out there in Biden's home state rather, of Pennsylvania would go out there and act crazy and do this. A crazy person. They seen Trump getting so close to the nomination, so close to being declared the candidate. And they go out and they do this. And it sucks to me because it's like this is not the first time it's happened in American history. We go back and we talk about Kennedy, Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and as far as attempts, Reagan, March 30th, 1981. Now, March 30th, 1981 wasn't a political assassination. John Hinckley Jr. didn't have a political position or anything, but still, he tried to assassinate the president at that time, Ronald Reagan. Thankfully, Reagan survived it, but when Reagan survived it, he became more and more popular and more emboldened. And I think this will happen with Trump. Trump is a polarizing figure. No matter how much they've thrown at this man, he survived it. Two impeachments. They tried to say that his presidency was illegitimate, that he had help from bots, that he uh, cheated out of the election, according to him, in 2020, and inspired the first insurrection in American history on January the 6th, 2021, and now 34 counts, uh, 34 felonies thrown at him in cases in several states, and now this. It's like they never stop trying to defeat this man. And I ask people all the time, you know, what do they dislike about Trump? And they have a laundry list of things that they dislike about Trump. They're fearful about Project 25 and the implications that Project 25 may have if Trump is reelected. But still, there is no reason, in my opinion, to go out there and shoot the President of the United States or the former President of the United States over an election. I think emotions have ran high, and I blame the mainstream media. I blame the liberals in the mainstream media coaxing this Trump paranoia, this Trump derangement syndrome, making it seem that if Trump is reelected, that the world is going to come to an end, when it's really not going to come to an end. Obviously, any initiative that he puts forth, Congress will fight it, whether it's global warming initiatives, whether it's anti-LGBT initiatives, anti-abortion initiatives in several states. There will be people on the ground that will fight it. Him becoming president is not a reason to assassinate him, especially this close to the RNC. And by doing this, they're only proving that he has power. They talk about him being a racist, and he has said racist things, especially how he mishandled not only COVID, but the George Floyd situation, the George Floyd and Breonna Taylor situation. He has said racist things. But like I said, since the day he walked down that aisle, June 15th, 19, June 15th, 2015, and announced he was president. I was watching it that day with Vicky, my daughter. That was her birthday that day. They've been trying to stop him. The Republican establishment has been trying to stop him. The Democratic establishment has been trying to stop him because he connects with people on a certain level, a cerebral level. And he has the people's interests at heart. And he sympathizes with the people. Whether or not he'll do anything, to solve the border crisis, them sending fentanyl, these gangs sending fentanyl across the border, whether he'll do anything to restore America's place in the world and calm down these wars as Russia and North Korea form alliances, and as Iran has a new leader right now, and maybe focused on giving more and more war, more and more ammunition and arsenal to America's enemy in the Middle East. We don't know. All we do know is he's the guy winning. He's the guy the American people want. They're fed up with Kamala and Joe, and they want him back. And that's their choice. Whether a person likes him or not, taking him out is completely irreprehensible. We don't do this to political allies here in the United States. We saw it at the Republican baseball game with Steve Scalise a couple of years ago. We saw it when Gabby Gifford was taken out a couple of years before that, the Tucson shooting. When it gets to this level, this is when we need to re-question our values. Are we this polarized? Are we this disconnected? So am I praying for the former president? Yes, I'm praying for his recovery because he's still a human being with a family. And if we're going to defeat him in November, we're going to do it the right way. And we're going to get to the polls and defeat him with ideas and not with bullets. Ballots, not with bullets. Peace. God love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell button to see my next video is coming out. Get well, former President Trump.